In a tiny community hidden away in the core of the rolling hills of England, stood a house so mysterious and disturbing that just whispering its name would send tremors down the spine of anyone brave enough to mention it. They named it Borley Rectory. It was a dark mansion with secrets too hideous to comprehend and mists that flickered to a deadly pace. The legend of Borley Rectory originated many centuries ago on the remains of a medieval church, where the presence of horrible massacres seemed to trigger the soil tremble. A calamity seemed to lurk over the property from the moment the first stone was thrown down, consuming anyone who crossed to even set down on its grounds in despair. The true nightmares, nonetheless, started in the first decade of the 19th century when the Foyster family decided to move into Borley Rectory, ignoring the structure's dreadful history. Everything appeared conventional at first, but soon the house started to show its darker shades, startling the unprepared family with an outburst of terror. Things started moving on their own. There were whispers in the lonely corridors, and there seemed to be greater malicious desire in the silence itself. The Foysters were desperate for answers, so they turned to the only people who might possibly be of aid, those with paranormal backgrounds who risked explore into the underworld that hung inside Borley Rectory. They were left bone-chilling by what they observed. The demonic creatures who plagued Borley Rectory weren't just exotic illusions. Rather, they had been tormented creatures ripped between two domains by a history filled with horrific brutality and murder. The shadows of long-dead clerics stalked through the hallways, their agonizing screams rippling through the darkness as a horrible reminder of the death that waited. Carelessly triggering an evil beyond what they could have ever planned for, the investigators investigated deeper into the sinister past of the mansion. It was as though the whole structure of existence was twisting and bending, and it became unthinkable to make a distinction between those who were still alive and those who were dead. After then, on a dark midnight, Borley Rectory caught fire as a last-ditch scream against the darkness that had been hidden there for eras. The mansion was ravaged by a blaze of fury that lit the night sky as the fire roared with such severity that it seemed to devour everything in its way. The echoes of the trapped souls' agonized screams filled the air as the flames ripped at the disintegrating walls. Their cries was heard through the inferno like an orchestra of those who were condemned. It seemed as though Borley Rectory was taking revenge, letting loose its bottled-up fury at the world that had forgotten it. The flames flickered in the darkness, creating twisted shadows that appeared to ridicule the poor dread as they stared in terror. A few whispered of a curse that had finally been let open, while others just stared in silent shock at the devastation they were viewing. But in the middle of the carnage and devastation, one figure, a phantom vision immersed in a supernatural light, rose from the flames. It was the resemblance of a long-dead priest, staring at the remains of his former house with eyes burning with an otherworldly fury. The ethereal spirit of Borley Rectory left into the night with a lonely grieve, leaving behind nothing but the shattered church and a disturbing reminder of the murders that had occurred there. Even after the home was destroyed by fire, the demons who were once residents there were claimed to be walking through the woods and leaving strange voices in the wind that remained an ongoing symbol of the darkness that used to be imprisoned in the most horrifying manner in all of England's past. As the tale of Borley Hall comes to a close, I hope it sent shivers down your spine and kept you on the edge of your seat. If you enjoyed this bone-chilling story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more eerie tales and thrilling adventures. And remember, if you dare to explore the dark corners of the unknown, you never know what secrets you might uncover. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and stay tuned for more terrifying tales. Thanks for watching.